Hi, this is Miss Wright, and I am going to go over the Romeo and Juliet vocabulary. This is for college prep students, and I am doing list 2 of Romeo and Juliet vocabulary. Act 2. The first word is inconstant. Inconstant. Inconstant means changeable, varying. So the moon is an inconstant heavenly body. Sometimes we look at it and it appears to be full, and sometimes we look at it and it's half moon or quarter moon or just a sliver. During the play, Juliet compares Romeo's love to the inconstant moon and asks him not to pledge his love by the moon. She wants love that is the same all the time, not changeable. Doff. Doff. Doff is to remove something, typically a hat. A man will doff his hat when he enters the house, but you can doff your coat, your shoes, anything that you can take off or put on can be doffed. Envious. Envious. It means to be jealous or full of hatred. This person is obviously very jealous that his classmate has received an A plus. And in the play, Romeo talks about the envious moon as an example of personification. The envious moon that is jealous of the sun. Perjuries. Perjuries. Lies. Telling lies when swearing to tell the truth. The most obvious example of this is in court. If you swear on the Bible or you take the oath and then you tell a lie, that is considered perjury and it is a crime. If they find out, you can go to jail. You can be sentenced to jail for perjury. Wanton. Wanton. This is not the soup, and it is not pronounced like the soup. This is a reference to a spoiled or playful child, a person who has questionable moral values, such as a prostitute might be called wanton. Idolatry. Idolatry. Worship, extreme devotion to a person or a thing. Idolatry. In Western culture, idolatry is giving respect to something that is man-made the way that you would respect God. So this idol here is man-made, and because they are worshiping it, it is considered idolatry. Conjure. Conjure. To call up a spirit to recite a spell in order to make something appear. A magician pretends to be a conjurer. A conjurer, except it's all tricks. Consorted. Consorted. Associated with. This looks like a group of friends who like to associate with one another. Entreat. Entreat. To beg or ask, to plead. And this was kind of like a word that we had in list 1. So entreat is to beg or to ask for something. You might entreat your parents for some money or allowance, or to be able to go out and hang out with your friends. Impute, impute. To assign blame or to blame or assign responsibility. So these two people are blaming each other. When you impute something, you give it over to someone else as having been responsible for that item or that thing. Repose, repose. To lie at rest, to take a nap, to sleep, to be calm. This little frog here is reposing on a leaf. Procure, procure. To get or obtain. Squirrels are famous for procuring nuts in the fall so that they can have food for the winter. Procure, procure. Intercession, intercession. The act of going between two parties to resolve a problem. The act of praying for someone. These people are laying hands on a young girl as they pray for her. Intercession can also be when two people are fighting or arguing and someone goes in between the two people to help them come back together, become friends again. Rancor, rancor. Rancor is hatred. If you have hatred towards someone, you just can't stand them. As soon as you see them, you want to punch them in the face or you want to do something bad to them. That is called rancor. Perverse, perverse. Perverse is going contrary to what is considered to be correct thinking or correct behavior. So everyone is going in the direction that is coming towards us, except for this one man who is going against the traffic for we can't understand what reason, and he's being perverse. He is going in the wrong direction for no apparent reason. Okay, that was all the words for list 2 of Romeo and Juliet. Thank you for being a great student and using this video to study. Check your calendar to know when the quiz is coming. We have one about every week during this unit. And make sure you practice. You can also make your own flashcards by hand. That's always helpful to learn the words. And I will see you back in class. Shout out to all my awesome students. Bye-bye.